In the sunny, magical land of Sparkletunia lived Leo, the friendliest lion you could ever meet. Leo was known far and wide for his big golden mane and his even bigger heart. His laugh sounded like 100 tiny bells ringing together, filling the air with happiness and making everyone around him smile. But one bright morning, Leo woke up and, oh no, there was only silence. His wonderful laugh had completely disappeared. He tried everything he could think of, making silly faces in the mirror, searching under his bed, and even peeking behind his fluffy ears. But no matter what he did, his laugh was nowhere to be found. Soon, word spread across Sparkletunia, and Leo's friends, the colorful crew, Penny the penguin, Ziggy the zebra, and Ellie the elephant, came running as fast as they could to help their friend in need. Penny, always cheerful with her bright pink bow, waddled up and asked with concern, "What's wrong, Leo? Why do you look so glum?" Leo whispered sadly, "My laugh is missing. I've looked everywhere, but it's just gone." Ziggy, full of energy, zoomed in circles trying to think of a solution. Ellie, the gentle giant, wrapped her trunk around Leo and gave him a warm, comforting hug, hoping it would help. Penny tapped her beak thoughtfully, her eyes full of determination as she tried to come up with a plan. The colorful crew was always there for each other, and they never let a friend stay sad for long. They knew that together, they could solve any problem. With brave hearts and determined faces, they decided this was a mission. They would do whatever it took to bring back Leo's laugh. With a big group hug and a promise, the friends vowed to help Leo find his missing laugh, no matter how long it took. Leo managed a small, hopeful smile, feeling a little better knowing his friends were by his side. The adventure to bring back Leo's laugh was about to begin, and everyone was excited to help. Sometimes, even the brightest smiles and the happiest hearts need a little help from friends to shine again. And so, with hope in their hearts and laughter in their dreams, their quest began. Penny pulled out a map of Sparkletunia, filled with candy cane forests and cupcake mountains. "We need giggleberries from the Giggling Grove," Penny declared. Ziggy bounced with excitement, chanting, "Giggleberries, let's go!" Ellie reminded everyone, "It's a long journey. We'll need to help each other." The friends packed snacks, toys, and the map. With a cheer, they set off. To the Giggling Grove! Leo still couldn't laugh, but he felt hope with his friends by his side. Their first stop, the mysterious Whispering Woods. The adventure had truly begun. The Whispering Woods shimmered with purple and blue leaves, their colors swirling in the gentle breeze like a magical painting come to life. Sunbeams danced through the branches, casting playful shadows on the mossy ground below. As the friends stepped beneath the leafy canopy, the woods seemed to come alive, whispering silly jokes and giggles that echoed all around them. Every step felt like entering a world where laughter grew on trees. "Why did the cookie go to the doctor?" rustled one tree, its branches swaying as if it was trying not to laugh at its own joke. "Because it felt crummy," giggled another, sending a shower of sparkling leaves fluttering down like confetti. The friends couldn't help but smile. Even Leo, who usually kept his feelings hidden, let out a small chuckle. The wood's silliness was contagious. Soon, the winding path split into 3 directions, one lined with bouncy, oversized mushrooms, another slick with slippery mud, and the last covered in crunchy, noisy leaves that rustled with every step. Penny pulled out her trusty map, but it only showed a winking tree in the middle of the woods, no hint about which path to choose. The friends exchanged puzzled glances. Ziggy, always up for adventure, pointed excitedly at the slippery path, eager for a wild ride. Ellie, ever cautious, worried about everyone's safety and wondered if they might slip and fall. Penny thought the crunchy path was far too noisy. What if it scared away the magical creatures they hoped to meet? Leo, curious and quiet, poked a giant bouncy mushroom. It wiggled and jiggled beneath his hand, making a funny sound that made everyone giggle. It looked safe, and most of all, it looked fun. The friends agreed. Bouncy mushrooms it was. With a cheer, they decided to take the silliest, happiest path together. Bowing, bowing. They bounced from mushroom to mushroom, laughter ringing out as they soared through the air, forgetting all their worries for a while. Even Leo, who had started the day feeling unsure, felt a spark of joy light up inside him as he bounced higher and higher. Sometimes the silliest path is the best one to take, especially when you're surrounded by friends who make every moment brighter and every challenge easier. Together they passed their very first challenge, learning that teamwork and laughter could turn any obstacle into an adventure. The woods themselves seemed to cheer, with trees clapping their leafy branches and sending bursts of petals into the air as the friends bounced out the other side. With hearts lighter and spirits high, the friends journeyed onward, ready for whatever magical surprises the Whispering Woods had in store next. On a bright, breezy morning, the colorful crew approached a wide wooden bridge stretching over a sparkling stream. But just as they were about to cross, a raccoon in a dapper top hat and shiny monocle suddenly appeared, blocking their path with a dramatic flourish. "Greetings, travelers! I'm Ricky the raccoon, the clever keeper of this bridge. If you wish to cross to the other side, you must first solve my tricky riddle. Only those with sharp minds and brave hearts may pass." Penny, always eager for a challenge, stepped forward with a confident smile. She glanced at her friends, who nodded encouragingly, ready to face whatever puzzle Ricky had in store. Ricky twirled his cane and asked, "I have cities but no houses, mountains but no trees, water but no fish. What am I?" Ziggy scratched his head and guessed, "A drawing?" Ellie thought hard and tried, "A storybook?" The friends pondered, each thinking of different possibilities. Just then, Leo's eyes landed on Penny's colorful map. He noticed it had cities, mountains, and water, but no houses, trees, or fish, just like the riddle described. He nudged Penny, excitement growing. Penny's face lit up with realization. She held up the map and exclaimed, "It's a map! That's the answer, Ricky!" Ricky clapped his paws in delight. "Correct! You solved my riddle with teamwork and clever thinking. You may cross the bridge. And here, Leo, take this lucky stone as a reward for your sharp eyes and quick mind." The friends cheered and thanked Ricky for the fun challenge. Waving goodbye, they crossed the bridge together, feeling proud and happy. Their clever thinking and teamwork had won the day, bringing them even closer as friends. They celebrated with high fives and laughter, excited for what lay ahead. With the lucky stone clutched in his paw, Leo felt a new sense of courage and determination. He knew he could face any challenge with his friends by his side. The colorful crew pressed on, their spirits high and their friendship stronger than ever. The next challenge awaited just beyond the bend, and they were ready for anything. The friends reached the River of Rainbows, a swirling stream of every color, but it was wide and there was no boat. Ziggy wanted to zoom across, but Penny reminded them, "We need a safe plan for everyone." Leo noticed colored rocks along the bank, matching the river's stripes. He pointed from rock to river, hinting at a color-matching game. Penny caught on. "Let's match the rocks to the river's colors." Together, they pushed the rocks into place, creating a rainbow bridge. One by one, they crossed safely. Working together, they solved the puzzle. The giggling grove was just ahead. Leo's hope grew with every step. The adventure was almost over. Atop a sunny hill, the friends found the giggling grove, trees sparkling with magical giggling berries. The air fizzed with laughter. Ziggy giggled, Penny snorted, Ellie chuckled. Leo approached the brightest berry, nervous but hopeful. His friends gathered close, encouraging him. Leo plucked the berry, feeling its warmth. He popped it into his mouth. At first, nothing. Then a fizzy, tickly feeling bubbled up. His nose twitched, whiskers wiggled, and a tiny smile appeared. Suddenly, hee hee ha ha ha! Leo's brilliant bell-like laugh returned. The friends cheered, hugging Leo. The magic of friendship and a giggleberry brought Leo's laugh back. The grove echoed with joy. Leo's heart felt lighter than ever. The colorful crew had succeeded. Their journey was nearly complete. Time to bring the laughter home. Leo's laughter rang out as the friends made their way home. They picked extra giggleberries just in case another friend ever lost their laugh. The journey back was quick and joyful, bouncing, waving, and skipping all the way. Sparkletunia welcomed them with cheers and a big celebration. Leo hugged his friends. "Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you." The real treasure wasn't just Leo's laugh, it was the friendship they shared. With good friends, any challenge can be overcome. The colorful cruise adventure became a legend in Sparkletunia. Leo's laugh was brighter than ever, and everyone learned true friendship is the most magical thing of all. The end.